programming language. Okay, now next point. Okay, now we want to discuss about, see, uh, next one, types of types of languages. What are the types of languages are there? Types of languages. Types of languages. We have two types of languages. What are the two types of languages? High level languages, high level and low level languages. High level and low level. What are the high level languages? User understandable languages are called. User understandable languages are called. That is high level language. User understandable languages are called high level. Machine understandable languages are called. Machine understandable languages are called low level languages. Languages are two types, high level and low level. High level means user understandable, low level means machine understandable. User understandable languages are, you know that, Telugu, English, Hindi, these all are user understandable languages. User can understand only these kind of languages, Telugu, English. Okay, we can understand Telugu, English, Hindi, right? What about machine understandable languages? Machine understandable languages are binary language. Binary language. Binary is a machine understandable language. What is binary language? We write instructions. We write instructions in the form of zeros and ones. Okay, electronic devices. Okay, electronic devices can understand. Okay, those devices are constructed with C, transistors, diodes, and microprocessor, microcontroller. They are called electronic devices. Electronic devices can understand zeros and ones. Zero means off, or one means on. Okay, it can understand binary format data. Binary format data. It cannot understand off and on. You have to use zero and one format. Then only electronic devices can understand. Electronic devices can understand uh, inputs. Okay, now next. We have two types. What about C, C++, Java, programming language? What about C, C++, Java? C, C++, Java also high-level languages. Why? Because we can write a programs in English. We can write a programs in English. We write printf, scanf. Okay, printf, scanf. Okay, what is this? Printf, scanf. They are also high-level language. English is high-level. Almost 90% programming languages are high-level languages. Why? Because we write in English. That's why they are also high level languages. Okay, next. Okay, in your system, in your machine, who will produce output? Who will produce output? I want to see if I give a inputs. Example, if I click and if I want to open new notepad. If I click on new, this is I'm giving instructions to the machine. Okay, now I'm giving instructions to the machine. Who generates the output? Who generates the output? Operating system generates the output. Who generates? Operating system or a processor, right? Okay, what is use of OS? What is the use of OS in your computer? What is the use of OS? Okay, we will produce output. See, processor produce the output in your machine. Processor produce the output. Okay, processor is the electronic device. We in every computer processor will be there. Intel processor or Intel processor, or that is called hardware, right? Processor, nothing but a hardware. Processor. Okay, processor, Intel processor, dual core processor. Okay, we use some processor. Processor produce the output. Processor is the electronic device. Okay, if you want to open, okay, on this hardware, on software will execute. That is called operating system. Okay, operating system. Directly user cannot understand. Okay, user directly cannot understand uh, binary language, right? See, processor can understand. I want to this is application. This is application, right? Okay, I want to open one application. If you want to open one application, okay, how it goes this application? If okay, we can't open. Who will produce output? Processor produce the output. Processor produce the output. Okay, if I give any inputs, if I give any inputs here, okay, example, I want to open this application. I want to open this application. Example, I give you a command as open. If I give a command as open, okay, see, this processor directly cannot understand open. Directly cannot understand open. What will happen? This input sends to the operating system, not operation, this is a operating system. Okay, it sends to the operating system. Okay, what is operating system? What operating system receives the commands from the user. Okay, it receives this open command, then it sends to this command sends to processor in the form of a binary language. Okay, what is the operating system? Operating system, it receives the commands from the user. It receives the commands from the user and it sends to the processor in the form of binary language. Okay, what operating system will perform? It receives the commands and it converts into zeros and one. It gives to the processor. Then processor can understand, it produces. Okay, that is the use of operating system. Okay, if you want to see any output, if you want to see produce any output in your computer, we will produce output. Our processor produce the output. Okay, we will convert those inputs. OS converts the inputs, but OS also having some limitation. OS also is having some limitation. Okay, what are the OS limitations? OS also it has some limitation. What are those limitations, right? OS cannot convert external program. OS cannot convert external program. If I write one C program, Java program, if I write .NET program or JavaScript program, those programs, those inputs. Those inputs cannot converted by OS. Already what I told, OS it converts. Operating system it converts. I told you, right? All the user inputs it converts. OS converts into binary format. But if I write any programming language, external programs, if you write any external program, those programs are cannot converted by OS. OS has some limitations. Okay, then what? How to convert? If I write one C program, example, now I have written C program. Okay, example that is sample.c. Okay, if I write one program sample.c, then how to convert sample.c? How to convert? Okay, this program if I write, we will convert. Normal inputs converted by OS. OS has some limitation. Then OS cannot convert that sample.c. Okay, then we will convert. We will convert. We have to use the external software. Those external softwares are called translators. Those external softwares are called translators. What are the translators? Okay, translators. Right. What is translator? Translator is a software, right? Translator is a software. It converts. Translator is a software. Translator is a software. It converts. Translator is a software. It converts high-level language to language, right? It converts high-level language to low-level language. It converts high-level language to low-level language. Okay, it converts high-level language to low-level language. Okay, what are the translators? Translators are three types. Okay, next point. Translators are three types. We have three types of translators. Translators are three types. What are the three types of translator? One is compiler. Second one is interpreter. Third one is assembler. Compiler and interpreter and assembler. What is compiler? What is interpreter and assembler? Three are there. Okay, translators are three are there. What is compiler? What is compiler? It converts entire program at a time. Okay, it converts entire program at a time. It converts entire program. It converts entire program at a time. It converts entire program at a time. Okay, now tell me what about interpreter? What about interpreter? If it is interpreter, how it converts? What is interpreter?
Line by line
It will
conversion.
convert each line at a time.
Yes, it converts line by line.
Yes.
It converts line by line. What about assembler?
Assembly
What about assembler? Yeah,
assembly level language to low level language.
very good. It converts assembly language to binary language.
Binary language.
Yes, it converts assembly language to binary language or machine level language. Machine is nothing but a binary. Okay, binary language. Example: what is the assembly language? when we if you are using a process, we write a code like this. If you have one lab that microprocessor and interfacing, we write a code like this: OA comma 1010H. Okay, we write like this. That is called assembly language code. Okay, it converts to assembly language to total code into binary language. Okay, this assembly, this is a binary assembly language to binary language, line by line. This is also it converts assembly language to binary language, line by line. Clear this? We have three types of translators: compiler and interpreter and assembler. Okay, now tell me. In C program, what we use, compiler or interpreter? Okay,
Compiler.
compiler. In Java,
Compiler as well as the interpreter.
yes, we use compiler and interpreter. Okay, now tell me which program executes, uh, which program has speed execution.
Compiler.
Compile
Java.
C
Compiler and
program or
interpreter.
Java?
Java.
Java.
Java, sure, or compiler,
Yes.
C programming.
Java.
When we are executing, we use JVM, Java interpreter. That is line by line, right? Line by line.
Uh,
But C program is at a time executes. At a time it executes. Okay. C program has speed than Java program, right? Okay. Not C
okay.
Java program. Java program execution speed is slow than C programming. Okay. C applications are different, Java applications are different. C is for system programming language, right? System softwares you can develop. But Java is called application softwares you can develop. Okay, now next one is what is the use of C programming, right? What is the use of C programming or C language? Now tell me what is the use of C language?
It helps in developing operating system language.
Very good. We can develop operating system. Okay, we can develop
Embedded
OS
C.
operating system.
We can
Okay.
develop basic graphical interface through C language.
Okay, graphics. We can develop graphics applications. Nothing but the games,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Any other?
Embedded systems.
Embedded systems. Yeah. Electronic device. Example, signal lights, right? Yeah. We can develop in electronic devices. Okay. Any other in electronic devices? Fourth one is we can develop compilers also. We can develop compiler. What is compiler? Compiler is a program, collection of program. How to develop those compilers using C programming only. Okay, compilers we can develop, operating systems we can develop, games we can develop. Okay, and drivers. We know drivers. Okay, we use USB drivers. Okay, USB drivers to connect a pen drive, Wi-Fi drivers to connect to Wi-Fi, right? Motherboard drivers, CD drivers. Okay, these are all drivers who uses. Okay, drivers. Okay, what is driver? System softwares. Okay, C is used to develop system softwares. Drivers also you can develop audio drivers and USB drivers, right? uh, Wi-Fi drivers, audio drivers, every we can develop these kind of drivers. And in databases also, in database, if you want to store the information, okay, in networks also we use C programming in databases. Okay, right? Databases we can develop. Okay, this is a use of C programming. Okay, C is used to develop system softwares. Okay, C is used to develop system softwares. System softwares. You know, softwares are two types. Okay, what are the two types of softwares? Softwares are two types. One is system software and another one is application software. System software and application software. What is system software? To run a system, we need some software. They are called system softwares. application softwares. Okay, which if you want to run specific task. Okay, example, WhatsApp is there. WhatsApp in the mobile. Okay, it's the application software. It's the application software. Okay, we have drivers in the Android mobile drivers. Okay, they are called system softwares. Operating system is a system software. Okay, clear what is system software and application software. C is used to develop totally system software to run a machine. We require some software. They're called system softwares. Clear? Okay, next. Clear? What is used? C is used to develop only system software.